My earliest memory is riding in my grandfather's boat, arm over the side, hand in the spray. I've spent much of the rest of my life chasing this feeling. All of that has led to this, the wooden boat experience. Well, look at that. I remembered to turn my mic on today, I think. Is everybody hearing me okay? Somebody give me a little quick chat if you would, just to make sure. So anyway, I'm going to assume, yeah, okay, so Rick says yes. I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys a couple things. So this is the last public live stream of the season, of season 2. So this is pretty much it for season 2 unless you're on Patreon. And if you are on Patreon, it will be worth it to be on Patreon this summer. I can assure you of that. Oh man, look at all the people that are here. Dave's here, my neighbor down in Chippewa Bay, and Ted and James and Doug and all sorts of people are here. It's good to see all you guys. One question I had, I just thought of this just now, and put a chat up if you think it's a good idea. Do you think I should change the intro for season 3? That's just a quick question. Now, what you guys are seeing tonight is more than what's going to be on tomorrow. I'm not just going to record tomorrow. The episode tomorrow will just strictly be the Boldt Castle Yacht House. So the things that you see tonight, you'll only see either on Patreon or here tonight. So I'm glad you guys showed up. So let's get right into, thanks David. Thanks for the super chat, awesome. Let's get right into what I'm going to show tomorrow, the Boldt Castle Yacht House, which is Ted saying keep the motor sound, Dave saying no, change it. So let's go right to that, and then I'll have a couple of things afterwards, what I did this week and something that I bought yesterday or the day before, which is pretty cool. But right now, let's watch this Boldt Castle video. The grandeur of the Gilded Age is fully embodied in the Boldt Castle Yacht House's shingle-style architecture, tremendous towers and spires, and the steeped-pitched gables. It is a perfect home for this collection of boats from the Antique Boat Museum in Clayton, New York. My earliest memory is riding in my grandfather's boat, arm over the side, hand in the spray. I've spent much of the rest of my life chasing this feeling. All of that has led to this, the wooden boat experience.
The Bridge Authority and Boldt Castle are really grateful for our partnership with the Antique Boat Museum. We have the space and they filled it with these amazing boats, and it's especially nice because a few of these boats have a direct connection to George Boldt.
The Antique Boat Museum is launching a new opportunity this season exclusively for Hart Hotel guests staying at the Thousand Islands Harbor Hotel. Guests will be able to book a 90-minute scenic cruise downriver to Boldt Castle aboard the ABM's 1930s designed Staudacher built Zipper. Hey, and I'm back. Rick, to answer your question, I'm not sure if any of those engines were naphtha engines. I didn't look at everything that close. I was there a couple of hours. I flew the drone about 25 minutes, and it was all I had time for that day. But I'm definitely going back over, probably go by boat next time, and take a look at things and do some more shooting. There's some other stuff to shoot. The lighting was a little difficult to shoot all the images on the walls, so that was one problem. I did notice two things in that video I got to change. I didn't put what type of engine that Tiger engine was. I think it's a St. Lawrence engine company, so I got to check on that and add it in. And I noticed one of those titles went off too quickly. So now let's take a look at what I got, not yesterday, the day before. This is going to change things a little bit around here for what I'm able to do. This is not the actual location it's going in, but look what I got. I will not be at the mercy of canvas people and the like. And this will actually do leather as well. So I'm looking forward to giving this a good going over, checking everything out, cleaning it, oiling it. But you can see that there's hardly any wear on this thing. It doesn't even have any wear here where they usually do, and barely a little bit there. It's been sitting for a long time, but it runs well. It's got reverse, which is good. It's got a walking foot, and it's an L designation. You can see that there, which means that it has the capability of doing leather. So the first thing I'm going to make is a cover for the skiff. And there's some material I got from a friend for that. And the material behind it is the seats for Unbeknownst. So all sorts of fun stuff's going to happen with this machine. I was lucky to find it. So last year I tried to get a cover made for the skiff, and I talked to 3 different people. One person promised me that they would get it done, and I called a bunch of times afterwards, and they never did do it. And the other 2 people, the price was so crazy high that the quote to make a cover for the skiff was more than I paid for that sewing machine. I did get a good deal on it, so but still, I'm going to be able to do all sorts of stuff, so I'm really looking forward to that. The top on the Lyman is 11 years old, needs to be replaced, and I'd love to have a cover that goes all the way back from that top back and covers the rear seat, you know, the whole interior. That would be really nice. So quickly, there's a real short video here that I'm going to show you guys of what I did this week, and I didn't put any music or anything on it, so I'm going to have to talk over this one a little bit. We'll see how well that works. Let's give it a shot. So here's a Century I saw at the Singer Castle dock the other day. Pretty sweet boat. Almost doesn't look like it's a wood boat from the top. I've never seen one with this much vinyl covering it before. And then the hull was finished bright. Strange combination. You don't see a ton of Centuries up here on the river. Actually, more fiberglass ones than wood ones. Then I saw this nice sailboat. That's Chokecherry Island. It's to the left of the sailboat, and Manzanita to the right, and that's in Chippewa Bay. I did the boot stripe on Jay's boat. We also did the topside paint, the bottom paint. We did not do the sheer strake. Did the top. I did 4 coats of varnish on the transom, and I believe it went in today. I didn't get a chance to talk to Jay because I was busy with this stuff, so not sure, but the boat really is looking pretty good. Second year of maintenance, I was able to get a little farther than I was last year, which was nice. I also did a talk over at the Red Barn Museum in Morristown about skiffs. You can see Louis there, and also you can see the other old skiff that I'm about to redo. And then this is me taking the skiff down to Schermerhorn's, and then I launched it. You can see the new color scheme, And then I went out rowing that day as well, which was nice. Okay, so that was my week. I'm sliding out of my chair here. So did anybody have any questions about, I don't know what's going on yet with season 3. That's going to take us at least 3 weeks to a month to figure everything out. I will let you guys know, even if you're not on Patreon, I will let you guys know what's going on with some posts on YouTube, and I'll probably put out a video explaining what's going to happen with season 3. There's a couple reasons that things are going to change, and a lot of it has to do with the algorithm on YouTube and the fact that I don't want to spend a lot of time chasing what YouTube desires me to do. I want to do what I want to do, and that's the only way that this is sustainable, is if I'm able to be creative in the way that I want to. I'm not going to do clickbait thumbnails and all that malarkey. And truthfully, I don't want to be as big as a lot of the people that I know, because it turns into a job. They have to hire people. A lot of those people that you follow, the comments, when they reply to the comments, it's not even them. They have to hire a business to do that. It's just unbelievable when you get up to about 20 or 30,000 subscribers. It can be very difficult. So be careful what you wish for, I guess, is the thing with that. Ed is asking, any ideas about emergency stop switch on the old boats? I believe it is now a requirement. I think this year it's a requirement. I am going to retrofit the Lyman, and the Chris Craft will also have one. The thing is, I don't want that big ugly thing hanging out where it's really noticeable, so I'm probably going to make some kind of bracket that fits just underneath the helm, up in, so it's easy to get to, but it's not really visible, because you know it's going to be plastic. It's not going to be brass, so I'm not really looking forward to that. But I read, I don't remember exactly how much, but I think it's like 70% of the fatalities in boats have to do with no kill switch. People, for a various number of reasons, but it is a big problem. I'm looking else, what else we got for questions here. No, David, I'm not going to be doing that. Yeah, and Nina, yeah, it's really because, I was wishing that the subscribers would go way up. But the more I thought about it, I was like, no, I could go out and get a job for a lot of money if I wanted a job right now. I could have a job tomorrow probably. There's people up here that would hire me. That's not what I'm looking to do. I like the way that I do things, and I also like doing the YouTube, but it can't control my life. And it started to control my life for a while this year, and I can't have that because other things weren't getting done. Does anybody have any other questions? Like I said, tomorrow is just going to be strictly that Boldt Castle video. None of the other stuff will be on, but on Patreon I will probably put up the sewing machine, and I don't know about the this week thing because a lot of people are watching right now. So yeah, Robert, I will show you guys the kill switch. And I haven't worked on Unbeknownst for at least, well, before I went to Georgia, so it's been over 2 weeks. But I was doing Jay's Lyman. That's all done. Next I have to do my Lyman. I've also been working on the addition on the house and all the other stuff that's going on around here because it's summer. Mowers, and I had to take 2 tractor tires to the tire place because I had an issue with those. I got covered with beet juice the other day, and I should have had the camera on for that. You guys would have enjoyed that because the tires are filled with beet juice, not calcium. So there's a lot of things going on this time of year. It makes it difficult to get to Unbeknownst, but I will be back on that soon. So Mary made dinner before I started this, and I never got a chance to get to it. And I appreciate all you guys being here every week. Thank you a lot, David, for that super chat. And I will be letting you guys know what's going to happen. And I am going to be in constant communication on Patreon with videos, but they're going to be random. I don't know, it won't be every Thursday or whatever it is. It might be 3 in a week and none for the whole next week. But when something happens, I'm going to put up a video. It's not going to be a lot of production going into it, but there will be information, and you'll see what's going on. Now, when Unbeknownst gets launched, that's a big deal. That will go up publicly after it's on Patreon, so you guys will find out what's happening. Let me check. Yeah, David's asking about the sewing machine work. Yeah, that's this. Look at David. Look at Sailrite. Tell your wife to look at Sailrite. I'll type it in here. that's where I'm buying some. Let me type this in so I don't get it messed up. That's where I'm buying some supplies, but they have a lot of videos that will help you with how to do the different seams and all sorts of stuff. They give you a lot of information for free. Let me see. Yeah, Ted says there's so many hours in a day. Yeah, if I could lengthen a day, I'd be all set, Ted. And a couple more days in a week would be nice too. And thanks, Bill and Robert. You know, the live Patreon or YouTube hates the live thing. You should see the numbers; they're atrocious. The live recording the next day gets no views, but I got to tell you, I enjoy doing this, and it is going to be a part of season 3. The live part there is going to be something there. I don't know exactly what it's going to be yet, but it's nice to have people here and talk back and forth and know that people are there when you are talking. I have to teach a webinar next week. I think it's Tuesday night, and it's very weird. I teach an hour-long class, and there's no interaction with the people because it's through a monitor. So the monitor will show me some things, but a moderator, I guess you would call it. And it's really weird to teach a class and not get any feedback. It's a very strange thing. So this is much better. You guys are here in the chat, and I get to see that. And Speckles is here, being lazy, huh, Speck? He gets really tired when it gets hot, and he runs around. He comes in here breathing like crazy. So he's laying. You can just see his ears right there. Where are you, Speckles? There he is. So I'm going to sign off, and I appreciate everything that you guys do for me, and I'm glad that you like the videos, and I'm going to catch you guys in the fall, or before then if you're on Patreon, or if Unbeknownst launches, trust me, that's going to be up, and everybody will see it. So thanks, everybody, and I'll talk to you later. If I can figure out how to get off here.